Okay, madam. Thanks. Okay, so what we have done is like the same. So you have you have created two profiles. Okay, so go here. So this is one server 8585. So this one, like wherever you see the symbol, this means it's your own organization. But 8585, this is the organization called the my company. So I have given like two. You can remove this dunce number, not required. So our key is the EDNT AS2 ID, and then 1234 is the value for it. This is for the my company, and we have one more profile, partner 2. So this like EDNT AS2 is 4567, and delivery settings if you go, the server is the different server with the port 2222. So my company and partner 2. So the like my company is the 8585. So we'll note down that. Okay. The MWS port. This is 3535 MWS 2222 IS. This is 5555. Okay. So the setup, what we call like my company and new company. These are two companies. When you're creating new company profile in my company, you named it as partner 2. Okay. So when you're creating my company details in new company, you named it as a partner 1. You can see that partner 1. So the details are same. So partner 1 means this guy. Okay. So partner 2 means this guy. Okay. And so you have created a small flow service where with like input EDA string, and you converted that string to a stream because you can pass only the stream in the network, because we are passing from one place to another place. So you converted a stream, and then you are using the WM EDNT send service. So the inputs for this service is all this. So type. So this is based on how you have set up EDNT type in the profile. This is based on the sender, sorry, receiver. So you are sending. So the partner, like how he want the message. So the type is plain, and then compressed false. You don't want any compression, and the primary HTTP. Okay. So this you have to done. So when you're creating a profile, you have to make this delivery settings when you create, and you have to do one more thing called the so use as a preferred protocol. If you say this, like by default, it will go to that particular profile. And then request MDM. So MDM type. So in the extended fields, whatever you have given. Asynchronous MDM we made it as. You can make it to synchronous also. And then IDs of the sender to whom you are sending. And this description is receiver. Receiver is 1234. EDNT AS2 type. And then we have added, oh, we lost it. So that custom headers we added. So what is that? Content type as application / EDA X2.
Where does that go? Application / means what location it goes?
Oh no. So this means like for the receiver you are saying I am sending the content type. So the message type is EDA message. It's not plain message.
Okay, first time we can write application dot x1 12, right?
No.
Why /?
So that's a standard. That's a standard.
I'm asking if we write that, where exactly it is going or where exactly it is monitored.
So this is a header. Okay, so this content type, whatever you are sending, this information, custom headers for your message. Okay, so once you come here, I'll go to transactions. This is a message which is sent, right? If you click this, you will see in the content, you will see this type. Okay, so this type is actually coming because you have specified here. So based on this content type, your MWS will identify which type of message it is. So it may be text or XML or text slash plain. So plain means like you'll send a normal text message.
Can't we give only EDA there?
No.
Application slash
It's a message how you have to give.
After giving this, we are receiving here.
Correct. It's a standard.
First we have given
in the service.
In the service we are running. After running we are getting here.
Correct, because we are sending the header.
So
we are saying like you have to append this header to the message. So when you are sending the message to the partner, you will send headers. How he will identify sender, receiver. Okay. On top of the sender and receiver, you are sending one more field called the content type.
We should give only that or anything else can be given.
That depends on what data you are sending to the partner.
But
if you are sending the XML, you can say like application slash XML. Because we are sending EDA data here.
Okay.
So that's why we made it as a EDA slash export.
So
if you want, you can find out
the data we send. We are supposed to give that only content type.
Correct. So you can find out different content types in the online. Not a problem. If you Google it,
but partner will also will not give any information regarding this.
It's a standard, so everyone will follow that. See, for the X12, it will be application EDA X12. For EDA fact, you can say application slash EDA fact. Okay. For XML, it's application slash XML. It's a standard. Okay. So you will say like which type of message you are sending it.
They are just giving the header, but they will not tell where exactly to place the header.
Who?
I mean, in the Google, you have seen applications.
No, header means
standard.
Like correct.
Okay. Where we should put that header? How can we?
No, this is where like the custom headers. So you are putting your own header.
Custom header is what we created. Huh?
No, it will comes with the service.
Part of service.
It
Under
comes
that
with
we created a string and given it. Okay.
Correct. Because we are sending one more like normal. If you see this message, right? So all this is the header data. Okay. So content type, disposition notification to AS2 from AS2 to AS2 version, identity features, message ID, content length. So all these are the headers. So you passed only this, correct?
Yes.
So everything else came with the message. So they will come regularly, but you are adding your custom header, saying like I will be sending this type of message. So if not mention this, it will automatically comes as plain. It won't come it as application slash EDA X12. It will come as plain like text slash something like this. Text slash plain. And
for the first time, huh?
No, you will not put this.
Okay.
In the service.
But in the service, that will not be there, right? Only custom header it will be. Go to the design.
No. This is what they have given, but inside the service, inside the service, they will change this. This element they will change and they will send it to the backend. This is for your understanding only. So they won't give like exactly how.
But previously we did not put that. So that's why we got it.
Now we are able to send and receive the message. Okay, so what we did as of now, we just sent one plain message to the partner. This for testing purpose also. Okay, so first we checked whether you are able to connect to the partner and you are able to get the MDN back from them or not. Okay, so you are everything good. So now what you do? So you'll start developing, like actually you'll start farming the TDA message. So what like transmission was completed now. So you can send data anytime to the partner. So you have to send a proper data now. You have to take data from the database and you have to generate the EDA file. You have to send to the partner. Or so once the partner sends the data, you have to read it and insert into a database. That sample message first. I will tell you only few segments, remaining you have to do.
Only that apostrophe should be the ending one.
You can put anything, but it should not be part of your regular string.
In the sense, now we are using star. Star should not.
It will be your regular string. Okay, this should be unique. So what are the identifiers you see here? So how do you read the message? Like, what will be the segment and what is a field? What is a field and what is a segment?
Segment is ASA,
Okay,
BSST,
okay,
BEG.
okay,
First one is the segment.
okay,
The segment divided then fields.
okay. So in the EDA message, you'll be having the segment. Okay, so segment will be having its own definitions and meanings. And when I say ISA and GS, these two are the header segments. Okay, and ST body starts BG. And LECPO1, so this is the line. From here starts the line. So every EDA message, first it will be having the header and then body. For header, like you will be having the sender and receiver information. Body, it will be having a specific to that particular transaction. Okay, so 850 means orders. So when you're reading the message or when you're sending the message, for ED all transactions, if you take like 850, 861, 2, 3, like all 3-digit numbers, right? So if you take from 100 to 999, so everything will be, this is common, correct? This never change. Maybe the values it will change, but not the structure. Correct or not? Maybe this partner will change, sender, receiver will change, date change, but the fields will remain same because this is a header information. Every message it will be having the sender, receiver, date of transmission, ICN number, it needs everything and transaction name. But if you go to the body level, so based on this transaction, for example, it's 850, it will be having the 850 related segments. If it is 860, 860 related, 855, 855 related segments. So this body will change based on the transaction, but header will always remain a same. So in EDA, you'll be having two schemas. So one to read the header information, and one to read the body level information. Are we clear? Okay. So first, did we create the schema for the 850? I don't think so. So we'll do from 5555 because we are posting the data from 22, 22 to 5555. Correct? So let me check. Did we created the
Then
schemas?
don't need EDA schema, right?
No, it also needed because you have to generate file. How do you generate without a schema?
We are sending plain and plain, right?
We are sending as of now plain, but in real time you don't send to plain, right? So you have to generate the TDM also. So there, from database, you will take some data so to generate your EDA file, and you will send to 5555. Once 5555 receives, it will decode the details and insert into the database. They will book the order. Getting it? So here also you have to generate. Here you have to read. Sender has to generate the EDA file.
Same EDA file, right?
Same EDA file.
Don't convert any. Needs to convert, right? One to one.
Correct.
One company is plain language, one company is plain document, and another company will issue the EDA document. Now,
No, this is also EDA document. He has to generate. So if you want to generate, he needs a schema. Without a schema, he won't be able to generate the EDA message. In the same way, if you want to read the message, you need a schema. Both the ways, you need a schema because if you want to generate some message, how do you know which segment you want to generate without a schema? So first you have to get the schema. Based on the schema, you will generate the EDA message. once you generate the EDA message and once it's go to the partner, he also need the EDA schema to read the message. The same schema, but one guy will generate the message, one guy will read the message. Okay, so default. So in which package you will be having the schemas? How do you check whether the schemas are existing or not? Which package? WMEDA for TM. Where? EDA, FF schema, and you will see X12. X12 means, so you have some X12 schemas. So once I go, so there is this what it indicates? Correct. Version number. So we are using version 4010. And this is the message. Sorry, 850 is one schema and 855 one more schema. Okay, so you have the document for the 850, but you don't have the document for the 855. So we have 850 schema and 850 document type. Okay, so now you can read the message based on these two. I think we have copied to EDFF schema here also. Correct? Okay, we use this schema instead of that. Because, yeah.
Copying the dictionary schema from the original location to this location will not affect anything.
Will not affect anything because you're just doing a copy. Yes. So what you do, like if you need any changes, you'll do it here, not there. So you'll be having the original, whatever it comes with the product. And like based on the partner, you may change something. You're getting it.
This is the original thing. I mean, which comes from the software.
Correct. So as of now, this is the original. Like by doing the rollouts, maybe sometimes you may need to change this.
And down XML header also, we generated that document, XML document.
Correct.
And the generated document and the existing schema we copied from there to here.
Correct.
Okay, this will not affect the original.
No.
Why? Because we just copied from
there. Copied from there, and like whatever the changes you made it here, it will be here only. Because it's not a reference.
And one more thing, this ICS schema is there now, ICS S4. If we cut from there and paste here, anything will happen. We should not do that.
You won't be able to see there.
In the original.
Original. It will be here only.
We should not cut. We should only just.
It would be good if you copy. If you cut, what happens? Like instead of cutting and pasting it here or directly updating there, will be same. Both are same. So what our mean is like whatever comes with the initial stage, we are keeping it the same. And whatever the modifications are like updates we are doing it, we are doing it in the separate.
But if unfortunately anybody deletes that,
which one?
ICS schema S4
the first
the original
one.
place.
From the original place you can reinstall again.
We should reinstall.
No, if you reinstall, it won't change because we did not change that. We are changing only this. If someone deletes this, this will be a problem.
Not the document, the schema.
Schema also.
From the original place,
correct.
The schema got deleted.
So original place, if schema got deleted, nothing will happen because whatever the data you are using here, not there. The schema you are not. I mean, like you are not using from the original. So even if someone deletes, you will go to the that place, EDINT, and reinstall again.
The whole thing.
Whole thing.
For NT, EDINT, and all these e-products.
Whatever you deleted, so you can reinstall.
But in the installation, I have seen we can't install one thing. If we want to install, we should install.
No, not installation. No. Not EDA. Not EDA. So I'm saying documents. You have installed from here, right? The schemas, how did you install? From here, you installed.
But ICS we did not install here.
It comes with a sorry. ICS external, this one, right?
That one I'm talking about. If we delete that from the original place, then what we need to do?
Correct.
We just copied this from the original place and pasted here.
It comes with the package.
Package. That's what I'm asking. In the package, here. The next one, I think. W. That document will not be in the starting. X12DT. We created that.
Correct.
That one.
Correct.
And that document
From
is
the
that schema.
schema,
We
correct.
copied that both to the backup folder.
Hmm.
I'm talking that if this external schema is deleted here,
No, again, like you have to get this WMED package.
That's what again. The whole EDI for NT, and other thing, all the three should be installed.
No, if you install the whole product, but if you can get it from like Kivia or somewhere else, you can get it. Like someone will delete from the production. So you have Kivia server and development server, right? In Kivia and development also, you don't change this because you just copy it to some other place. So you can,
Unfortunately, if it got deleted.
From all the 3 places deleted, you won't be able to
Not
do
all
anything.
the 3 places.
From production, if you delete, you can take it from the Kivia.
If
Another
it happens all the places, we need to install it.
Correct.
The whole EDI.
Whole EDI.
Okay.
Because if you put it here, okay, so it will be always, it will not affect,
and as a backup, and here we can
change whatever you want. Correct.
We have the schema now.
So we have the schema, and you are writing a service to read the EDI 850 message.
So in the last 2 sessions, we just created a connectivity that if whatever the message we are sending, it is receiving or not.
Receiving or not.
Okay.
Now, so we are writing a service to read the received message. Clear?
We already sent it, huh?
Sorry? No. So we will send when sender sends the message. So we have to read it. We have to read and put it someplace, right? So we are checking like how to read it.
Sending?
Sending, you can send the message whatever we copied here. So this message sender will send. Receiver part we are doing it. How to read this message?
I'm getting, but how to send this?
Again, like you have to generate the same from the reverse way. I will show you that. So I won't be able to explain you fully. So reading part I will tell you. Maybe you can try how we will generate this message. By reading the same data, you will generate it back. Data will be same, right? So you can generate the message.
I'm sending you a message. You are telling that how to read the message.
Correct.
Later on, you will tell how to send the message.
You have to do that. So I will guide you like how you will do it. So you practice from your home. Okay, you're doing orders. I'm writing one service called the process orders. Let's say for this incoming message is EDI message. So okay, we have a EDI string. So in order to develop and test it, only customer no need to send the message. You can take a sample from him. So let's say he has given this sample to you. So what's the part now? So you have to read the data from this. Sheet we have, right? Oh shit, I have to download data. Exercise is great. Okay, so it's like this, not proper. We'll see here. Sender, receiver. So this is the sample ISA message. How do you read it? Stop. See, ISO 06 is the sender ID, 05 sender qualifier. Qualifier we don't need, we'll take only the sender. So qualifier means like if this is a sender, so let's say like he is also having the QA production and then development. So he will send like here in this code, so he may change QA for one code, development for one more code, production one more code. So based on the code, you will identify whether it's a test message, QA message, or production message. Okay, qualifier like, so it will to identify. Okay, so to identify the type.
After ABC over, there is some space.
Because this is a plot file, right? For each segment, it will be having a specific length. If the it doesn't have like that much length, it will put a spaces. Okay, so only it happens for the headers, not for the remaining. So you should not send a code more than these characters, 16 or 15. 15. So the sender code or receiver code should not be more than 15. It should be equal to 15 characters. Total is 106, I think.
That 44051 we are getting from the PDF.
Which one?
440.
Oh no, that's a code. So you can send anything. So from the PDF, what you are reading is like which segment,
That is six,
not the value.
sixth.
6th segment.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Oh.
No. 1.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This is sender and this is the receiver.
7, 8.
Okay. I will add one more field called the receiver also.
Enable everything.
One 08, right? ISA 08. Sender ID, receiver ID, and then ICN number. ICN number is 01, 02, 03, 04, 05, 06, 07, 08, 09, 10, 11, 12, 13. Okay, and this is the transaction name. Which transaction it is, you will identify. Okay, ST01 is the transaction identifier. You don't need to capture it. So in this BEG segment, we may have told you which segment. So here you have so many, right? And most of the times you will be receiving it here 01, 02, 03. BEG 03. But customer can change it. See, here's 353, which is a transaction set purpose code. He said something. Code identifying purpose of the transaction set. 00 means original. If he's changing something, he may say change something else. Like that. So B means blanket order, DS. This is one more qualifier. And this is the purchase order number, which is a BG03. Okay. So most of the times you will getting the BG03 only. Ship to customer. If you're sending any ST segment, you're seeing ST, right? ST means ship to. Same N1 segment. Sometimes you will receive the bill to also, BT. I'll copy this. In this message you don't have, but real time you may get it. So based on this qualifier, that value will change. If you're seeing that ST means ship to. Okay, in N1 segment. BT means bill to, and you may get like more values also. SU, okay, supplier. So that this will change based on the how he will sending it. So that you have to read it from the specification again. Clear? And these are TO detail, line details. Okay, so there may be a qualifier. I mean like line number. See, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Each line number is going with, and then this may be quantity. So I'm not sure, but so you can go with that. Quantity, and EA means each unit price. Okay, EA means like per each. We'll call it as per each, right? Per each unit price is 9.25. One piece price is 9.25. And then this may be some qualifier. This also some qualifier. This will be your how do you say, item name or something. So you have to go with the specification again how to read this. And what is this PO4 means also? Yeah, check. Did I close that? There is no specification. Do you see that value 204 somewhere? See here, he has given ST means ship to, BT means bill to, VN means vendor. Okay, so it may change. So this is a loop, so it can repeat multiple times. So actually VN means vendor part number, IN means something like, not sure, but based on our message, let's try to read this. VN means this is the vendor part number. Looks like this will be one more item. So we'll check. So we'll say like the CB is P0, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. P017. Zero 07, right? Let's say 08, 09, 10, 11. This are like, it's not be the same, but for our reference, saying like in P01 segment, 11th element. Then quantity in this segment, P01, 1, 2.
So after go through in the document, we will come to know the second one is the quantity and the eighth one is something and then
Correct.
once we go through
The
thoroughly.
document only, then you will find out. Or else, like first you can read this message. So 1 or 2 times try. So by seeing this, for example, say there is a number and there is something. So you can directly go to the segment P01. So in the document also he'll be having like hundreds of segments. You don't need to go through all the segments. You have to go through whatever the segments he has given in the sample, because that's the one which you are going to read. Maybe that document he has prepared for all the partners together, but like what you are receiving, you will go through based on the sample message only. And that sample message should have sometimes what they will do is like they will give only the mandatory fields sample. Sometimes they will send the extra field. Okay, so after go live or somewhere, like they will send the one more message with the another field which they have given it in the sample. So you have to double confirm with them saying that so these are the fields which you'll be receiving always, or is there an extra fields you'll get it. That's also you have to check with them and you start coding it. And the unit price is 01, 02, 03, 04. Ship to customer based on the ST, correct? N1, this one, 01, 02. Address fields we don't need, we'll remove it. Okay, so we'll read this information. One second, yes. Exit on. Exit on. This one.
Done.
Right. So the first step, like you'll be receiving the EDA message. So what do you have to do? You have to convert, right? So while converting, first you have to convert the header. So we'll use the convert to string or convert to values.
Convert to string first, right?
Convert to string first,
Then string to string.
correct? So this segment, what we are doing, I mean, like in this flow service, what we are doing?
Reading, how to read.
So we are reading the existing EDA file, correct? So do I need to use convert to string or convert values? So when do you use convert to string?
No, it's still so because we'll get EDA message, right?
Hmm.
It will come for stream.
Hmm.
You get stream.
Hmm.
So we
Correct.
need to convert it to EDA to values means you can read, right?
Hmm. So which service I want to use?
No need string values.
Hmm.
EDA to values.
What about others? Not getting. Okay, so what this service purpose? So why are you writing the service?
It can string means whatever the existing thing it is going to convert to string.
So existing thing means what exactly?
What data is existing? That's what data is not. We are giving EDA
No,
data.
general flat file terms. General flat file term. Okay, so convert to string when will you use? So this is a flat file related services only, right?
Yes.
Okay, so when you use the convert to values. Or when you use convert to string. Think. So if you want to give string to someone else, for example, you have iData. In the web methods, you have some data, and this data you have to send to someone else. Then you will convert it as a string, and you'll give the string.
Okay.
That's where like you'll use convert to string. So convert to value means you have some string, and you will convert to a iData, and you will do whatever the process you want. Convert to string means like you are giving string to someone else. Convert to value means we have the string and we are converting to the document. So in this case, we have to convert a string or convert a document. Convert a string or convert a document.
Document.
Sure.
I'm not understanding now.
Yep. So you can
When we are-
think about
when
here
we are-
itself.
when we are sender-
So you are receiving the EDA string.
When we are receiving the
Correct. We are receiving the EDA string from the customer. We are reading it. So if you want to read, you won't be able to read the plain string message.
we have to convert
So you have to convert a document. Whatever the processing you want to do it in the web method, first you will convert a document and you will do. Or if you want to give it to someone else, first the source data, whatever it may be, maybe in the database or somewhere, you will get it in the form of document. You will do your processing and finally you will give the string. So in the middle part, like in the integration server, it has to be in the document type. Okay, from partner you are receiving the string and they are converting a values. Okay, so this will be having the first. I told you have to read the header. Header, correct? So which schema I have to use? Header schema. PDF schema is the input. Okay.
What is drag drop?
No. I copied and hard coded. You have to give some value, right? Schema. Came here, copied,
Okay.
paste it. Okay. So delimiters you can give it, or you can ignore also. It will take it up. We'll see. Okay. Whether we have to give it now or take it later. Control S. So what will be the output from this service? Convert values.
we'll get document.
This is the document, right? EDA values. In which format it will be? Do we know? Do we know which data will get it? Sure. We don't know. So we have to practice plot file concept also one more time. So we are converting the schema based on this only, right? So when you're converting by using that, which document you will get it? So this document only. Correct or wrong? So we know the document.
Same schema data document, right?
Correct. You can give whatever the name, but it will be good if you give the same name so you can identify which it's referring to. You can directly map. And I don't need the EDA data because I have already EDA string. I need the schema also. I don't need the schema also. I don't need EDA values. The CD object also I don't need. Is valid. Maybe errors I can check whether are there any errors. So based on the errors then you can do it. So we're not going to do like in-depth details. We'll see high level. Okay, first we converted values. We'll check whether it's working properly or not. So for this, what I do, I'll run the service. You can give like this, or you can make it as a single line and we'll give it. So in this case, you can give like this, but in the real time when you're sending, it should be a single line. Okay, so you received multiple. How many ISS we have? Only one ISS. So you will see only one. So inside IS, so you have like these are the delimiters. You can give the delimiters like it will automatically read. It will automatically read because it's a standard. So this 3 will tell. Okay, so what are the identifiers? So this is the field identifier. Okay, so the escape sequence. No, sorry, subfield. Subfield and then field. Got. Robert?
If the field is changed to this symbol, number 1,
It can.
that comes there. That one, after running, you will get that.
Correct. You have to change everywhere.
Everywhere, yes. In the PDF, it this symbol.
So that's what I told you. Like this should not be part of your regular string. So you can use anything.
How to get all these things in one line?
So
Control F.
no.
I mean,
You can do like this.
Huh?
You can do like this, or
Line by line.
line by line, or if this is a editor which have more options, then you can see end of the line. End of the line. Do Control F, finding the end of line, and replace with nothing.
I did extend here.
Correct. Extend
but
it.
I did not, but that's replace. Exactly.
It will comes. Check maybe extend or like while copying it not copy properly.
What to copy? Select.
Select, correct. So you have to do from here to here.
You want to just click.
No, you have to say like end of the line, right? How it line to end of the line. You have to say from here to here. From the last line to the first line of this.
You are just clicking what you do?
No, shift. Or else put a pointer here.
Select
Select till here.
Oh, from that end to this one.
Correct. From end to start. Then do.
Then Control F.
Because you're searching the end of the line. Okay.
Type and matching are all same like flat file only, right? Same schema, same document, same.
Everything flat file related. Okay. So only, but this is a standard. So everyone knows. And you have to follow the same. And we have only one GS segment. And inside GS, we will be having the ST segment. And inside ST, we will have the regular data. So C. So this undef data is the one, like here you will be having the body level message after ST. Because in the schema, it did not specify what what it is. So this is only high level details. Only header schema have the only these field definitions. Remaining fields it don't have the definition, so it's a undefined data, undefined data. So you read the okay. So what we did now? So we just converted. So this converted message you have to store it somewhere, right? For that we will create one more folder called the documents. Did we create it anywhere? Or canonicals. Canonical means intermediate documents. So these are not the end documents. So inter documents for our processing we are using them. Okay. So first I will be having a data. Okay. Maybe before that I'll create one document called the PO. I'll make this PO as a list. Maybe I can receive multiple POs. But what are the POs we receive? So to be having only single header. And then purchase order, what information we are getting it? Ship to, bill to, that's it. PO number also. Right? Inside a single PO, I will be having the multiple lines. The part are based on this item. Other item. Okay. I'm missing any other field. Date of shipment, correct? Schedule date we'll call it as. Which segment it is. Still hit not give. So it will be having the date also. Okay. This actually we added some extra fields, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 lines plus 3 lines on top, correct? 6 lines plus 3 lines. 3 BT. 1, 2, 3, correct? Total 9 lines. So actually this SC segment, it tells how many were there on top of this. This like number of fields. If you try to read this message like this, it will fail because it will say, so you said message is saying 33, but actual I see more than 33. So it will fail. So total now 33 plus 9, 41. So this count is from ST to SC, I think.
From ST to
SC.
43,
41, right?
43 minus 2.
43 minus 2.
Sorry. From
40.
SE to
ST.
from ST to
ST to SC.
SC. Where is it?
Before that.
So we should also count SC, right?
Before SC. Because we are mentioning in the SC segment.
Totally 41.
Hmm.
That will not.
So now we change to 41. It won't be any problem.
ST to SE.
Before SC.
Sorry.
We have to count with ST.
From
Before.
ST to before SC.
Including ST, excluding SC. Okay. Now we have to. So whatever the data you read here. So I'll give you a task. So you have read the data, right? So you have ST segment, ISA segment. Based on that mapping, you have to read me these values. So this header data you have to map for tomorrow.
Map.
So you have to, from that, you have to read and you have to map it here. Sender, receiver, pivot, ISIN number. You have to populate them. When I run the service, so this document has to be with values sender, receiver, pivot, PO, ISIN number. Okay, so else what I do, I'll put output as this service for this service. So you'll get an idea.
In the pipeline, by clicking on the sender, in the pipeline you are supposed to map.
Correct.
Sender what it should be, PO number what it should be.
Then the mapping.
Same mapping you have to do.
We need to drag any other service or existing service.
So I will share this package. You can do it existing, or if you want, you can write it also. I will share only this message so that I have not done anything here. Correct. In this service, I have not done anything. So what I do is like, so you Google it, or I will send this message. Why to Google it? Okay, I will send you this message. You will write a service by taking EDA string as input. Okay, convert to ICX, and then read that sender and receiver information. I will send that Excel also. Okay, from each segment you have to read it.